Solana stands as crypto's ultimate comeback story. It ranks among the most impressive turnarounds and reinventions in this space. Its 2021 bull run performance was nothing short of phenomenal. If you haven't yet caught wind of this cycle Solana doppelganger, now is your time. It is known as the Sui Network, powered by the Sui token. For context, since September 2024, it's been scorching, surging from about 75 cents to a peak of $5.35. That's roughly a six-fold gain if you're tolling the math. Right now, it's easing back slightly with the broader market pullback. And if you're somewhat familiar with technical analysis, you know that a bit of consolidation is healthy on the long way up. The Mysten Labs team behind Sui keeps iterating and delivering, while the ecosystem's usage and performance continue to climb. There's a lot unfolding here, and I think this project is nailing its fundamentals. I would not be surprised if the next 5 to 10x altcoin gem emerges from within this network, and I have some guesses for you today. Hello friends, Stan here with airdrops.com. Recently, I made a video about the 5 most exciting redemption arcs of Web3 projects that are poised to go astronomical by the end of this year. In other words, projects that I used to hate, but as they have showed great development over time, I've changed my tune on. I'm extra bullish on those nowadays. One of the entrants on that list was the Sui Network with their token. I totally urge you to check out the video with the full list, because you'll be surprised at the growth opportunities there. Anyway, today I'm going to delve in on the highly promising ecosystem that is Sui Network and the 3 altcoins within it that could easily land you a 10x return in no time. We'll start this list with the Sui Network and its native token, Sui. As I've mentioned, the team behind Sui never stops shipping new features and updates. Their co-founders are among the most hands-on builders in all of crypto. And even though Sui is barely 2 years old, it has already racked up an impressive list of achievements. It may sound surprising, but to me it still feels like we're at the very beginning of what this platform could become. One of Sui's lead engineers, Kostas Kalkas, has even set himself the goal of launching a top-tier project every single day. So stay tuned for those gems. In the meantime, let's highlight one of Sui's newest milestones, Nautilus. Just a few weeks back, Nautilus went live on Sui's mainnet, bringing seamless privacy and ironclad trust to the network. Its key innovation is tamper-proof oracles, which eliminate the usual Web3 infrastructure concerns around data integrity and counterparty risk. Then we have Claynosaurz, the blue-chip NFT line from Solana. Now it is expanded onto Sui with the Popkins collection. Popkins has a 25,000 supply and a 97,000 booster packs, each minted at $200. Anyone who didn't receive a Popkin got a full refund, of course. The entire operation completed flawlessly, all within 1 hour. Refunds worth a total of 14 million USDC were distributed to 73,000 wallets a couple weeks ago. Now, Popkins is live on Tradeport. Crucially, this release onboarded thousands of new users into the Sui network, and I'm all for that. Another plus is this. Trust Wallet just made a major upgrade. They've added Sui swaps to both their mobile app and browser extension. You can now swap any token into Sui, whether it's a same-chain trade or a cross-chain bridge. Meanwhile, Sui's DeFi ecosystem continues to expand, and it pushes its total value locked to rank 8th among all blockchains. Right now, Sui currently has a market cap of over $11 billion. In terms of current price, it is roughly 40% below its all-time high, and that's a compelling entry point in my opinion. Given Sui's ongoing growth in TVL and developer activity, the token's longer-term trajectory still looks firmly upward to me. Next up, sitting at number 2 on our list, is something John Lennon would have loved, at least the name of it, the Walrus Protocol. Built by the same Mysten Labs team behind Sui, Walrus is a decentralized storage network that closed a whopping $140 million round from leading VCs. Its mainnet launched in late March, and since then, Walrus has tightly integrated with Nautilus, one of the 141 projects already tapping the Walrus services. Remarkably, within just a few weeks, dozens of platforms began storing data on Walrus. That early traction shows up in the numbers. Over 26% of its 4 petabyte capacity is already in use. Walrus burst onto the scene with a massive airdrop too, and until late last month, the Wall token was riding high. It even notched an all-time high of 76 cents. Then the Cetus hack sent Walrus tumbling, despite the two projects having no connection at all. Today, the Wall token trades around 50 cents, with a market cap of about $680 million. That leaves it roughly 30 to 35% below its all-time high. This is the type of pullback where a momentary panic could turn into a prime buying opportunity. Solid entry point, in my opinion. Anyone who sold on the hack likely missed the deeper value lying beneath the noise. I found it interesting that the Walrus Protocol leverages Sui's architecture and the Move programming language in its aim to stand out from the other decentralized storage solutions. Their biggest hurdle, though, isn't technology, it's coordination. Every function call must work flawlessly, not only within the Walrus itself, but across the wider ecosystem and validator network. To tighten those connections, as I already mentioned, they've partnered with Nautilus for end-to-end encryption and also with Seal for advanced security and privacy controls. The result? A mainnet rollout and token launch that outperformed even the most optimistic forecasts. And if John Lennon sang "I am the Walrus" while being a member of the most influential band in history, would that make Sui the Beatles of crypto? This metaphor is taking it too far. Forget about it, guys. Finally, at number 3, we have Sui Lend, ticker SEND. It's the leading lending and borrowing protocol on Sui, and it tops the TVL charts across every DeFi platform on the network. Right now, Suilend offers 0% borrow fees. Zero. It also dishes out some eye-catching APRs. Over 5% on USDC, around 7 to 8% on the Sui USDT pair, above 5% on Solana, and many more. By looping your Sui holdings, staking Sui, then borrowing against it, and restaking, you can lock in a solid passive yield. Right now, my net APR sits about 28%, and that's decent if you're not in the crypto trenches 24/7. Just remember, looping is leverage in disguise. If you aren't well versed on the mechanism, proceed with caution and make sure you do your own research. Suilend also anchors Sui's BTC-Fi landscape. It offers 50% open LTV on both LBTC and WBTC. Open LTV simply defines how much you can borrow against your collateral when you open a new position. And no other protocol on Sui matches that ratio. Right now, more than $100 million in Bitcoin assets are locked into Sui Lend. That's cemented as the go-to destination for Bitcoin-backed borrowing in the Sui DeFi ecosystem at least. Glancing at the SEND token's performance over the past year, and you'll see it's been a bumpy ride. The 12-month chart paints a pretty clear downtrend. Right now, it's trading just above 50 cents, which pegs its market cap at about $25 million. That pullback could be a compelling entry point if you believe the protocol's fundamentals remain strong and that sentiment still hasn't caught up to its true value. Alright folks, that's it from your boy Stan for today. Hope you've enjoyed this exploration of the top tokens in the Sui network, and if you indeed found value in it, I would appreciate if you gave a like to this video. I also wonder if you have other favorites within the ecosystem that I may have overlooked somehow, so drop me a comment below. Make sure to subscribe to the airdrops.com channel for more of these deep dives and eccentric takes on the best crypto opportunities of today and tomorrow. Take care, see ya!